I hope in your previous two videos you are able to understand how to find the square root of not a perfect square number. Okay. Now today we are going to start with our next chapter, that is lesson 7, congruence of triangles. Now this word congruence is new to you. You must have heard of word similar, same, congruence and similar. There is a difference between these two. I can say your school register and the school notebook, they are similar. Means they have the same color, pattern, but the size is not same. They are different in size. So we can say they are similar to each other. But when we talk about congruence, the thing has to be same in all respect. That is its shape, its size. The meaning is that when we keep those two things upon one another, they look one. They look one. Now I give you example from your, these are two spoons. They are congruent to each other because when I keep them above one another, they just are looking as one spoon. So these are congruent. These two are congruent to each other. Okay. Similarly, the plates, they are congruent, and even in your daily life, coins, all the 10 rupee notes, 50 rupee notes, they are congruent to each other because they are exactly same in their shape, size. As if we keep one on the other, we get same exactly one thing. Like as here, these are the two registers. They are two registers. These are congruent because when I keep them on one another, you can see only one register. You cannot make out that these are two registers. Okay. So, but if I take a notebook like this, that will be called, that notebook is similar to your register. Even your hands, they are congruent. When you keep one palm over the other, you just see only one palm. Okay. So your hands are similar. Not similar, they are congruent. So this is the difference. Earlier you were saying that they are same. They are same, but they are congruent also because when you keep one on the other, you are able to see only one hand. Okay. I hope the difference between congruence and similar is now clear to you. Now in this chapter, we are going to study about the congruent triangles. But before that, I would like to tell you few things, that if I draw two lines of same length, this is AB and this is x, y. Suppose both are of 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter. I'll say these two lines are congruent to each other, because if I keep point A on point X and point B on point Y, they will come on each other. So the length is same. So these are called the congruent lines. These are called congruent line segments. And this is the sign of congruency. First write equal to and make a wave. This is the sign of, then you will say AB, line segment AB is congruent to line segment XY. Similarly, if I make an angle of, suppose this is 30-degree angle, I am drawing it on the board, so I cannot use the protractor. So this is angle A, B, C, and if I draw another angle of 30-degree, then these two angles M, N, O, so the angle A, B, C and angle M, N, O, they are congruent to each other because both are of 30-degree. If I keep the vertex B on vertex N, the arms will also coincide. Coincide मतलब उसी के ऊपर आएंगी. ठीक है? So this is called, this is the meaning of congruent, and this is the sign of congruence. Is this clear? How to? You have now studied the sign for parallel lines. You have studied the sign of perpendicular. This is the sign for angle. This is the sign for triangle. And now this is the sign for congruence. Is this clear? Now in this chapter we are going to study about, as the name is there, triangles. So we will study about the triangles. How the triangles are going to be congruent. Now if I take two triangles, I name this as A, B, C, and this is X, Y, and this is Z. For the triangles to be congruent, they should have equal length of line segment. Each line segment or the arm, I'll write here, that will be more convenient. Arm of the triangle should be of same length. They should have equal angles. The measure of the angles, all the three angles should be of same measure. Then only the triangles are going to be congruent. And if anything is not equal, the triangles are not congruent. We cannot superimpose them on each other. Superimpose का मतलब भी वही है, एक दूसरे के ऊपर रखना. Coincide भी वही है कि properly length wise वो वहीं पर आए, छोटा ना हो, बड़ा ना हो. So these are the new terms: superimpose, coincide. So these are the things which you are going to understand in this chapter. First few questions of your exercise are related to your general knowledge. Next I will start, there are 4 rules. Next time I will start up 4 rules of congruence of triangles. That we'll take up next time. So as all of you are having books with you, just read the chapter. Read till the matter given in your book till exercise 7.1. Okay.